But in a day of fast-moving developments and the use of strong language by the president, the Iran-Israel hostilities are in a new phase. Whether that means no more fighting, though, is still unclear. President Trump arrived in the Netherlands today for the NATO summit of Western allies amid a shifting landscape on the fight between Israel and Iran. Before boarding Air Force One, the president was frustrated that his ceasefire, announced yesterday, was having a few hiccups with Tuesday missile launches by both sides.
Basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what they're doing. Do you understand that?
That came shortly before an initial U.S. intelligence assessment was leaked on last weekend's U.S. bombing of Iran's primary nuclear sites, including the mountain-fortified Fordo complex. The actions, it said, may have simply set back Iran's nuclear know-how a few months, rather than obliterated it, as President Trump has declared.
Is it in fact the case that Iran's nuclear program has been completely and totally obliterated? There apparently are reasons to believe that was a blatant misrepresentation.
On Capitol Hill, classified briefings on the U.S. bombings were delayed for members of Congress. They were supposed to explain what the U.S. was doing, why, and just how close Iran was to having nuclear weapons. The Senate Republican leader hedging on the effectiveness of the action.
Do you agree with the assessment from President Trump that the key nuclear enrichment facilities in Iran have been completely and totally obliterated?
I'm not sure I have, you might want to hear from Senator Cotton, who chairs the Intelligence Committee, an answer on the full extent.
ABC News has learned the FBI is planning to reallocate perhaps thousands of FBI agents away from immigration enforcement work to focus on cyber threats and counterterrorism efforts, particularly from Iran. This in the aftermath of the U.S. bombings. Meanwhile, former Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is casting doubt on impeaching the president over the Iran bombings.
Yes, it's probably wrong for the president not to come to Congress. We can't ignore what's at stake, which is our national security for to make sure Iran does not have a nuclear weapon.
Now, the White House is disputing that intelligence report, which was leaked, calling it flat out wrong and leaked by, quote, an anonymous low-level loser in the intelligence community.